So, welcome back. So, as you can see, I've now finished doing the exhaust side, all the port and polishing. Looks absolutely spotless. Now it's time to get all the valves back in, get them in, get them reground. Also going to paint this head silver. It's not actually on the job card to do, but we're going to do it because it'll look a bit better. We've just ordered the stage 1 cams for it. Gotta wait for them to come back. Once the cams come back, then I can reshim all the buckets ready to go in. So all of these are not out of that head. We've got to redo it from scratch. Get all them in, and then it'll be off to the customer. This customer's just having just the head and everything supplied by us. I think he's going to be doing all the fitting themselves. So once all the valves are done, I'll be skimming the head as well, getting that done, and pretty much off to the customer then. Just done the head clean. That's ready now. Ready to lap the valves back in. Got all the valves here. They've all now been cleaned. Got the inlets ready to be lapped in. I've just put them in any order. They're fresh valves, so they need to be lapped in properly. I've got the valves and oil seals soaking in some oil, ready to go in. So yeah. So, just finished skimming the head, as you've just seen. There we go. Now I'm going to put the exhaust valves in first, because I need to wait for the cams for the inlets to shim them up properly, because I'll probably need to shave a little bit off the tip of the valve for shimming them in, so no point putting them in just yet. So yeah, so now showing me back and getting these exhaust valves in. So the first thing I'm going to do is just going to wash out all the springs, the collets and whatever. Get them washed up and we'll get them in. So, got the rocker cover here. Gonna give it a quick flick, get all the stains out, blah blah, give it a clean all the bottom, give a wire wheel over the top as well, and then we'll paint it. So join me back in some time lapse. There we go, that's the rocker cover all prepped right now. Just going to give it a wash and then I'll mask it up ready for paint. Pretty dirty, but be alright after clean. So we now had delivery of the Newman cams. Got both of me, got the inlet here, got the exhaust side here. I'm going to start off with shimming the exhaust side first, and then once I've done that I'll do the inlet a little bit more. Well, it's going to take a bit longer. So I'll probably just jump you back into some time lapse of doing this. Maybe I'll intervene every now and again. So, onto the inlet side now. So, what you need to do is you normally get a feeler gauge and put it into there with some pressure on it. With that, put it in pressure, and then you get your feeler gauge, you put it in there, you make sure you've got a good gap. Now with doing the big valves, is you've got to trim down the top of the valve. So I've started off with the smallest amount of bucket that we've got, put it in. It's obviously too much, so now I need to take the valve out and do it that. So I'll do each valve in turn with the right bucket, measure it, put it in, and we'll go from there. So I'll show you now how we do that. So So we're now on the water grinder, get the valve, and I'll take a little bit off. So taking off the very slightest, and then I'll go back in and I'll just do it as many times as I need to. So I need to go bigger on the bucket. So there we go, all done, complete, ready now for the customer. Just got to do a ported lower inlet, which I will be doing next. And there you go. So now that's all complete, let me know what you want to see, guys. Leave some comments, like, subscribe and all that good stuff. Notifications. Let us know what kind of videos you'd like to see in the future, and I'll do my best to make sure I can do it for you. Thanks.